Dad, you got some more water? Hey, fat daddy. Hey, big fat. Good morning. Man, it's been a long time since I've had this view. It's been a really long time. Yeah, I wanted to make a video. It's been forever. So today, I'm actually off work. I did a little bit of work this morning, but I'm headed to my brother's house. A while back in a video, I said that one of my goals this year, or one of the things I was most excited about this year, was a bear hunt that I'm going on. And today is the last day. We got a few weeks before we're heading out of state, and we got to finish planning. We got a bunch of planning to do, so me and my brother are meeting up, getting our hunting stuff ready, kind of an itinerary. We're running over the rules and regulations again. It's a new state. We don't know, all the rules like we know here in Alabama. A lot goes into an out-of-state hunt. This will be my first ever out-of-state hunt. And I knew a lot was gonna go into it, but it's been a ton of planning, a ton of preparation. I'm talking to as many people as I can that have done this hunt before just to try to get information, because it's kind of a crazy feeling. I've never felt this way. It makes me think of last year when Jason from So the Land went hunting with me, like how he felt coming into this hunt. I'm super comfortable where I'm at. I know the areas, I know what I'm doing. It's not very new, but this is completely different. The landscape's gonna be different. I've never hunted bears ever before, so just seeing bears, we don't even have bears here, so seeing bears, it hopefully is gonna be really cool. So anyway, it's fun. It's got me excited. I used to travel a lot. I don't really travel anymore, and this is like bringing back some of those old memories when I used to had these big, I always had a big trip in the works being planned, and this is bringing back some of those old memories. So I'm super pumped. It's gonna be fun, but today we're planning. One time I was driving over this causeway, and right out here in the water were thousands of sandhill cranes, and in the middle of those sandhill cranes there was 2 bucks fighting in the water. It was pretty cool. It's actually the only time that I've ever seen bucks fighting, and as they were fighting, all the sandhills were just flying up just to give them space. It was super cool. Marilyn and the kids got to see it, so we had to drive back and forth over that causeway until they were gone. But pretty neat. I think about it every time I drive over it. Found a rifle. Oh yeah, that's good. Not bad. So made it, Brox. What we're doing now is we just got a ton of gear. I mean, just gear for days. Just trying to figure out what our setups are gonna be, because since we're traveling out of state, we're not gonna be able to just be able to come home and grab what we need. So we don't want to bring too much, but at the same time, we want to have what we need. And we're both saddle hunting this time, so we're trying to get our systems dialed in. We're changing them up a little bit this season from what they were last season. This is your first year of saddle hunt, isn't it? Yep. First year to saddle hunt. Going lightweight. Yep. So anyway, so we got our bows. Both of us are bow hunting. Brock's using the compound bow. I got the recurve bow. So anyway, we're about to get on the computer and look at some spreadsheets. So we're using an app called Milanote to plan this trip. I use it for all kinds of stuff, for planning YouTube videos, planning farm stuff, because you can put all the information in one place. I got like podcasts, just links, like internet links. You can make lists, all kinds of stuff. You can add reminders on there, and you can share it with multiple people. So it makes it like just all the information in one place. You can have it right there on your phone. So I put all the addresses. For this, I got all the hunting rules, regulations, my license, all that is in one place. So if I need it while we're out, whatever information we need, we have it right there. We don't have to go looking for it. I've been using it for 6 months now, and I absolutely love it. So Brock's going to get his med kit. We're just kind of going over our safety stuff. We got some bear spray. Let's see. Brock got some bear spray. In case we run into a mad bear, I guess. I think I'm gonna get some bear spray, but I have a 10mm, a Glock. It's a subcompact, it's a Glock 29. I'm planning on that being my protection, just in case we run into a mad bear. We'll see. There's a big debate over which one's better. Something's better than nothing. I'd rather carry just my bow. But now we're gonna go over the med kit. What do we got?
So the first thing is gonna be the tourniquet.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. So it's the cat tourniquet Gen 7. It's got a red cap, so you just pull the red. This is where you can slide over your leg. And then in my other med kit, in that small one, I'm gonna have smaller stuff that we're more likely to use, like Band-Aids and ibuprofen.
So now we're gonna do the fun stuff. Got our tree saddles. Gonna go hang those dudes up. Or we're gonna go hang and try kind of changing our system up a little bit, or I am. Brock's using a whole new system. But I'm gonna try to use the one stick method this year. I plan on making a new video about that. Actually, all my stuff came in for it today. So after I get it tested out and dialed in, I'll let you know how it goes.
I've only got the one.
Yeah. It takes time figuring it out, dude. So where we're hunting at, looks like the average walk-in is gonna be like 1 mile to 2 miles through some pretty rough terrain possibly. So we're trying to just get our setups as light as possible. So that's why we're using the saddles. And that's why we're gonna try this one stick method where you basically have one stick, you go all the way up the tree with it, and then you rappel down, which I am super excited about the rappelling part, but we got new ropes. Anyway, we just gotta get our system dialed in. So that's what we're testing out right now. Not bad at all, dude. So just left Brock, we got everything planned. Food, where we're gonna go. We got our one stick systems. We tested those out a little bit, kind of dialed those in. And man, I think that's gonna be awesome. I was a little, I was curious to see how it was gonna work. But I think it's gonna be good. I really liked it a lot. But yeah, it was good. Feels good to have met and kind of have an idea of what we're gonna do instead of just kind of wondering. So we could just kind of figured a few things out that we needed to figure out. There's a ton of moving parts when it comes to these big trips. Oh, and we did kind of like a safety briefing too, which was good. I've never been good about that. And this trip, but when you got guns and bows and bears, and you need to know what's gonna happen if something bad were to happen. So Brock's really good about that. He's got a sweet trauma kit. So I gotta buy a few things to make one, which I need one bad. I've needed a better first aid kit for a very long time now, and I just have not put the effort into it. So I've never carried a tourniquet with me. I've always thought that I would just wrap my shirt around it or something. And I think it's just best practice to carry one. It just makes a ton of sense. It's a pain in the butt because you gotta more stuff, but I think that's worth it. So anyway, we kind of went over how to use that stuff and all that. And anyway, it was good. It was fun. Good hanging out with him. It's got me real excited about the trip. I'm starting to get a little nervous. I always get nervous for these big trips, but it's gonna be good. Man, I hope we see a bear now. Hope we get a bear. One of us. So we'll see. So what do you use, the Gray Ninja? Oh man, let me see. You look just like a ninja, buddy.